Hello!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Poorest Gamer, and welcome to
fucking SexTV. Before we begin, I'm really thinking I'm not being a proper YouTuber here. I don't like have wacky shit in my background, so give me a second. This background is not goofy enough.
Mày không tin là thấy tao tại tao bay trên cao với hai đôi cánh. Ta là người Việt Nam mà tụi mày phải tránh. Ta đánh chết tụi mày hay là hết cả bầy. Và nếu còn sống thì ta sẽ kết đời mày trong một ngày một viên một.
Yeah, just put that right there. Yeah, that looks nice. Like that funny cool transition right there where I jump in from the frame. Alright, now this is an epic YouTuber background, alright? I got the penguins. Who doesn't like penguins, am I right? And I got Squidward for all my memesters out there. On today's episode, I'd like to talk about a nice hip trending topic. It's something I see them talking a lot about on Twitter, getting a lot of messages about it on Discord. It's a new hip cool thing all the kids are doing. It's called grooming. I don't know if you know what grooming is. It's really epic. It's like, grooming's honestly one of my favorite things now, honestly. I really like grooming. And I want to show you one of my favorite pieces of grooming media now.
Welcome everyone. This is the show where every dog's dream comes true. Hi, I'm Rebel Wilson and this is Pooch Perfect. It's a competitive dog grooming show that I promise everyone will love, unless they're a cat.
What? Well, you were expecting something else? No, it's a fucking dog grooming show. Yes, I'm talking about a fucking dog grooming show, and I'll tell you why. It's got an interesting backstory. See, there I was, I was getting a bit of food, getting a bit of the hibachi shit, right? Waiting for the Japanese guy to come and bring my fucking drink, and I look up, and I see on the TV there's some fucking dog grooming going on, but it's not like actual dog grooming. It's not like cool, it's not like making the dog go from like fucking hideous looking to like normal. It's more like the opposite. It's more like taking it from normal and making it look like a god-awful abomination. Alright, so everyone knows the kind of crazy, pet people, right? Cat ladies, dog ladies, right? And there's a tier list to them. There's a structure, a hierarchy, Step one is like the people who put their fucking dogs in sweaters and shit, right? Like, it's a bit weird, kind of cringy sometimes, but like, it can be understandable. Maybe if it's like winter or some shit, fine. Step two on the fucking ladder, right? Is like people who stroller their dog, right? People who stroller their dog and shit, right? It's weird and there's no real point in it, but maybe the dog's got a fucking problem, right? Leg's broken, it's stupid, gets itself fucking tangled in cord and shit. Then at 3, we got the people that have like the little mini dogs and shit, little teacup poodles and shit in their fucking handbag. The handbag people. Fuck those people. I haven't seen terribly too many of them, but that's because the neighborhoods in which they do that, they're all rich and shit, and I'm not allowed in those fucking places. But, you've seen them in movies and shit, the white, blonde, Beverly Hills bitch with their dog in her fucking purse and shit, like a 2000s movie trailer, and they're playing some, pop punk. I want candy! Legally Retarded, coming this Friday. And then all the way at the very fucking tippy top of this awful fucking scale, is this show. And everyone on it is a fucking mental patient.
I think it definitely captures the spirit of Billie Eilish for sure.
I love the attention to details, like the nails. I'm looking at Billie's picture and you guys added some tips. I would absolutely stop.
Now, they aren't necessarily hurting the animals, not really. But what they are doing is mentally scarring them. They are embarrassing them on a wide stage. If those fucking dogs could talk, they wouldn't, because they'd be so socially awkward and frightened like a middle school child that they wouldn't be able to speak up at all. So, what is Pooch Perfect, you may be asking to your screen, you stupid fuck? I'm glad you asked. It's an amazing reality show, honestly. It's a real marvel, a testament of the modern age. It really is an artistic you know, deep masterpiece. Pooch Perfect is a show on fuck. It's a show on ABC about dog grooming. It's like the Master Chef, but for dog grooming. Unfortunately, I will, spoiler here, but there is no fucking angry bald man who, like, just takes the fucking dogs and throws it in the trash can if he doesn't like them. This show is, like, the absolute epitome of, like, the crazy fucking pet lady type shit, right? I can just imagine, like, a group of fucking pet ladies sitting at home, you know, their cat fucking house smells like just tons of shit and piss that have collected over the years, right? But they've gone nose blind to it, so it doesn't matter. They're fucking eating their, you know, microwaved meal, and it's got a fucking cat hair in it, and they don't care. Sitting around the fucking TV screen, laughing like fucking banshees to this show's god fucking awful jokes.
Take a moment, give yourself a scratch on the back.
We are...
Now, I was trying to figure out how I could go through this show, and, you know, going episode by episode is just gonna take too long, and God fucking knows I don't want to watch them all. But, I'll give you a nice overview of what an episode might look like. Alright, first off, here's a very important piece of deep lore, a very important piece of, like, Pooch Perfect fucking, history. The show is not real at all. The show's not real. It's actually, this is the cool cinematic deep part here, the psychological thriller. It's actually all inside Rebel Wilson's dog's mind. At the beginning of episode 1, during the little cold open, we find out that the dog has had so much of Rebel Wilson's unfunny shit that it just knocks its own self out. Just goes fucking straight into a fucking coma, and just starts dreaming about a dog show. See, this is why Pooch Perfect is one of the best fucking shows. It's a psychological thriller. Now, I really can't go any further without mentioning this, because it really is just, like, the first thing you'll notice about the show. The host. Rebel Wilson fucking sucks.
Now that the bright lights of Hollywood have chewed you up and spat you out like yesterday's kibble, let's hope this dog can tell the difference between a peace sign and a peace sign. Yeah. Believe me when I say I know my Shih Tzus. Lake and Bobby, you guys are like a pretty profesh team. I'm gonna take you to the groomers. You're gonna go from grotty to hottie.
Rebel, I'm sorry, alright? I'm sure you're a wonderful fucking person in real life. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'll never fucking meet you. But, fuck you. Now, if you don't know who Rebel Wilson is, good. But, I'll bring you up to speed. She is best known for being in the Pitch Perfect movies. Basically for being the, fat girl. The fat, funny one who eats all the food and does the crude sex jokes and, like, vomits or something. That was basically it for her. I think she started a couple of other fucking things, but nobody's fucking watched any of that shit, so. Basically, Rebel Wilson is here for no fucking purpose. She is completely fucking useless. She just interrupts the shit and adds a bunch of filler, and she is the most god-awfully unfunny fucking person you will ever see.
Which one is which? I don't know. Is that Rebel or is that Furry?
This is basically, right, actor stops being in movies. They go through like a fucking midlife crisis or some shit. She got skinny, and she couldn't get fucking roles anymore. So she had to go and do these fucking reality show roles now. She's done enough to get to, like, you know, B or C tier list celebrity, which qualifies her to host like 1 season long weird reality TV game shows for the rest of her career, which, you know, that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. If it brings in the money, I don't fucking care. If it gives me more shit to talk about like this, keep them coming, Rebel. Oh, but Rebel isn't alone. No, she has 3 co-hosts, judges type thing. And they're equally painful sometimes. You got, Black Vet Lady, she's fine. I don't really know what the point of her being there is, honestly, because she's a vet, and, you know, she's obviously not doing anything to stop this, fucking war crime on the dogs. Then you got the creepy foreign fuck, Jorge. He's honestly fucking creepy in so many ways. It just really weirds me out. But he's an actual groomer. Okay, not that way, but You know what I mean? Oh, but then you got the best fucking character on the whole show. Alright, she doesn't always show up, but when she does, it's a special moment. You got Miss Lisa Vanderpump. Fuck. Lisa Vanderpump is some rich bitch. She owns restaurants and goes on reality shows and shit, right? She's fucking amazing. Lisa Vanderpump is so obviously fucked out of her mind on some kind of substance, it makes every scene so much better. She must have shown up to set just absolutely fucking plastered or on some kind of prescription pills. She does not give a single fuck. She is like the stereotype for like the fucking past her prime, rich fucking white chick who's just out of it.
One thing that me and this dog have in common, neither of us have any clue what an Iberian lynx is.
I am literally blown away by this. I love... Are you kidding me? If I cannot get my hands on that animal after, that was so good. There's something wrong with me. I'm so attracted to that lynx right now.
Yeah, she reminds me a lot of like the fucking lady from like the All Gas No Brakes episode. You know, the one who was like having fucking mind orgasms with her dog.
Can we all send love and energy to her? Do you feel orgasmic, Poopa?
Ooh, I'm making you come through the screen. Ooh, I'm making you jizz. Now, to round off our colorful cast of weirdos, we have the contestants themselves, who are just as fucking unbearable. You got Team Tumblr bitches, the dyed-haired duo who fucking look like they're lesbians but aren't. They kind of look like a walking Twitter bio, and they got, you know, they got the quirkiness that qualifies them for being like really cringy fucking suburban mom in the future.
Can I just donate our prize money to spend time with Rebel?
You got Team Weird Guy. He's got a fucking odd accent that I just can't fucking trace, and he's got like a big fucking pimp coat sometimes. He's fine. He is gay, which is a running theme you'll see.
Girl, we are Pooch Perfect.
You got New Jersey Mom.
New Jersey!
Who they just fucking hate on this show for some reason.
We're like a pack of cackling hyenas.
Oh my god, you did a good job. Oh my god, you did a good job.
Shock, they kicked her ass out in the first episode after they spent the whole fucking time basically roasting her with the music cues. Next we have Team Stereotypically Gay. They are cousins. Want to make that very clear. There's Bobby, who no one gives a shit about Bobby. He barely says anything. Oh, but then there's Blake. Blake is gay. Very, very gay. In fact, he's probably the gayest man to ever gay, which, you know, good for him. He does what he wants. He's got AIDS, which, he's got AIDS in two different ways. He has actual AIDS, and then he has, super AIDS in the fact that every fucking suit he wears is the most god-awfully horrendous thing you will ever fucking see. I'm a Barbie girl! I'm a Barbie girl! SA is really out here with the fucking jungle suit shorts. Blake ironically gets eliminated in the Gay Pride Challenge. His dog was like gay civil rights and shit. It had like stuff to represent Stonewall on there and some like gay pattern puzzle pieces that I think are actually the symbol for autism. Went on this whole fucking diatribe about, you know, finding himself and being gay and the civil rights and how he's got AIDS and shit. And he starts fucking crying, and they call him so brave and so amazing. And then they just kick his ass right off. I'm assuming it's Asian lady. I'm gonna bet on Asian lady.
Yeah, they showed it last.
Oh! Oh shit! Oh, damn! Yo! Oh!
Damn!
Yo!
They were like, you have AIDS? Yeah, no, you're not staying here. Bye,
He gets a
80.
big emotional speech. He makes his design. He makes his design based off civil rights. And they're like, you know what? That's amazing. You're an inspiration, but that looks like shit. Get out.
Get out, AIDS, boy.
I mean, on one hand, it's like, it's nice to see that, you know, you can't just cry to get a win, but at the same time, just like fucking, he had like a fucking emotional breakdown on stage, and they just kicked his ass off. Next, you got Team My Fucking State. They aren't actually that bad, although they do make me afraid to ever go to Madison. Two things here. One, the mom has apparently won awards all over the fucking globe for her miraculous ability to ruin dogs.
Possibly win in 3 different countries.
And two, the son, Jordan, just does not give a fuck. My fucking homie Jordan, it just tries to straight up hit on Rebel Wilson and is like a million times more funny. Which isn't saying very much. He's still not funny, but it's much better than Rebel Wilson.
No, what's this?
Miss Gorp.
Did you make this as well?
I made it for you, of
Oh
course.
my god, I love Jordan so much.
Or my brain, more like.
Oh, and important fucking thing, can't believe I forgot this. The mom fucking bedazzled a cockroach for some reason. Yo, they get to bedazzle the cockroach! What the fuck? You got Team Reddit couple. They look like just the living embodiment of like some kind of quirky couple that talks about their relationship on Reddit. I know this is gonna make me seem like a huge dick, you know, but you know, I'm an alpha male. I'm a Chad alpha male. So I gotta call her boyfriend a cuck. We have Team Aggressively Gay Couple. We got this poor dude who looks uncomfortable in most scenes and doesn't get much camera time because he doesn't say very much. And then you have the most douchebaggiest gay man you'll ever fucking see. Talks about how he's the best in the world and how he's, you know, the top fucking Afghan dog breeder in the fucking world or some shit. He's a douchebag.
I'm one of the top Afghan handlers in the country. In the world, actually. That's why it's one of my favorite breeds.
Very nice.
Honey, I'm the goat every day. Check the jacket.
Fuck you. Then you got Team No One Gave a Shit About Them and they eliminated them early. You got, like, Team fucking Asian chick they don't like. Oh, and then there's Team this guy. Not all teams are created equally on this show, not by a fucking long shot. Basically, like, the teams who are the quirkiest and best for the cameras are the ones who are gonna get special treatment and get all the, you know, hog all the fucking camera spotlight on the show. And dear fucking God, is it not obvious which teams they just do not like. This show is fucking horrendous with the music cues. Oh my fucking God. Like, you can obviously tell who's gonna lose. They put, like, goofy, wacky, fucking music over them. They'll do, like, you know, awkward zoom-in shots. They'll fucking splice scenes to make it look like other people are reacting even though they probably fucking aren't. Shit, man. I can't believe I had sex with that dog. Oh shit. Now, the part where the music cues is the worst are the judging sections. Now, there's two challenges an episode. You got the first one for the immunity opportunity.
Immunity opportunity. Immunity opportunity. Immunity opportunity. Immunity opportunity. Immunity opportunity.
Immunity opportunity. Immunity opportunity. Immunity opportunity. Immunity opportunity. Immunity. Then you got the dog walk. Now, in both of these sections, the music cues give away who the fuck is going to win almost immediately.
Poodle reference?
Think fire ant. Think fire ant.
I don't see an ant.
I applaud your energy and your enthusiasm.
Have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you, James.
Now, I'm betting that you might have noticed a small thing there when I showed the dog walk. A little bit of a thing. Nothing huge, but just a little odd thing about the show. For some godforsaken fucked reason, they decided to have a bunch of costumed freaks on this show for some reason.
Oh no, here comes the serial killer.
What
Here comes fucking...
What the fuck, like, weird sex cult is behind this?
Here comes fucking Jeffrey Dogmer.
It would have been less fucking creepy and somehow even less sexual if you had, like, the big-assed, you know, assless chaps wearing furry, you know, Dinkelfuckberg, the gay cowboy, show up in the audience than whatever the fuck these are. Now, the big fucking prize for winning this whole fucking show is a lovely little Dollar Tree plastic trophy. Also $100,000 fucking dollars. Almost every fucking challenge on the show, the dogs look uncomfortable. During the dog walks, quite a lot of them will start to shiver and shake and kind of hunch up and shit because they're shy and uncomfortable and don't want to be there. The dogs really don't look like they have any fun at all, especially in the parts where they have some fucking colored piss sprayed on them and then they gotta get dunked in the fucking bath. So the ones that just get dyed are honestly the lucky ones. If you're really unfortunate, they'll carve whole fucking paintings into you. They treat you like a fucking, you know, canvas to put a fucking mural on. These dogs are basically a fucking object. They're a fucking canvas for these fucking art school rejects who can't actually paint or do anything like that. So they just have to, like, do vague shit on a dog. Alright, this is what you do. Start with a cold open. Rebel Wilson says some dumb shit. Then they get to the challenge, they talk about it like it's some big fucking spiritual bonding between you and the dog. It's not. This is the bullshit for the...
Immunity opportunity.
It really doesn't mean anything. In fact, the only thing that you win is just not being voted off, so all it does is kill the suspense for the show even more. During all the judging sessions, it's very, very clear who they're preferring. If they don't like you, you get barely any time and you just get shat on like a fucking gas station bathroom. If they like you, they praise you like you're a fucking, you know, you've made a Picasso fucking masterpiece. Like you're, you know, you've made some Baroque, Renaissance, Greek masterpiece.
Me gusta.
Thank you, Macy.
That's perfection. That's perfection.
And if they don't give a shit about you, they're basically just gonna have you show up, show off the dog. They're gonna be like, oh, that's cool, and then your scenes fucking end. Meanwhile, everyone's doing the challenges, the immunity opportunity, or the ultimate challenge. Rebel Wilson decides that it's a really good opportunity to go around and annoy the fuck out of everyone with the shittiest comedy bits you've ever fucking seen.
How did you get experience in this particular move, Deb?
This move is my signature move.
Yeah. What is it called? The butthole finesse?
Yes, it is.
I thought so.
Excuse me, Rebel, John Nutsack from SexTV News. What is this? Is this your signature move? What do you call this move? Is it the less funny than a cancer patient? Rebel, at this point in your career, have you considered shutting the fuck up? Then we move on to the ultimate challenge, and for some fucked reason, I don't know why, at the beginning of every ultimate challenge on the dog walk, Rebel Wilson decides to do something stupid and usually has a fucking dance session. And think of you! Flashback! Warm nights! Us left behind! The second hand I want, and you can look and you will find me! Time after time! If you will, I will get you! I will be waiting! Time after time! Time after time! Time after time! Time after time! You know, honestly, looking at this audience and just how creepy and weird and uncomfortable this show fucking feels, I'm honestly convinced this is like some weird, like, MK Ultra, like, Scientology recruitment tool or some weird shit like that. Like, Scientology's trying to recruit wine moms or some shit. Someone gets called the winner, which doesn't mean anything, by the way. Winning the ultimate challenge means nothing. It just means they liked you the most, but it's not like you get a special prize or anything. Then the most obvious fucking person gets booted off. They cry, everyone hugs, they walk off, the cultists in the fucking audience clap and howl. Then Rebel Wilson says, good night, good dog, whatever the fuck that means! Oh, and for some fucking reason as well with the music cues, they decided to add in just a bunch of fucking cartoon sound effects. I don't know why this is like a thing. This isn't even just a thing in reality TV. This is like a YouTube thing too. Like the shitty clickbaity type fucking YouTubers you'll see on like the trending tab. But even like the shittier, like, you know, like sit in a Discord call and laugh at shit we got off Reddit people also do this. I don't understand the fucking appeal. Whoa! Weird! Guys, oh my god! No, it's a dog grooming show! I'm talking about a dog grooming show today! Oh my god! Now, of course, an amazing show like this, an amazing idea like this, is not isolated to one nation. No. And actually, we have the great land down under to thank for this. Fucking cunts. Pooch Perfect was originally an Australian show, also hosted by Rebel Wilson, because, you know, you gotta support your fucking girl! And I guess the world just thought that the show was so fucking good and the concept was so amazing that ABC and BBC both came together and said, we should also do this. So there's a UK one and an American one now that are both currently ongoing. They haven't finished yet. Now, I am the #1 Pooch Perfect fan in the entire world, but I will be honest, I didn't bother to watch the other ones because I didn't fucking care. But here's what I'll tell you. From what I've seen, the UK one is like actual dog groomers. Like, they just groom dogs on that show. Like, they don't fucking carve and paint them into magnificent fucking works of art. It's just dog grooming. UK show, they're like, alright, well, you know, we made his back a little bit flatter, and we've rounded the edges quite a bit. You know, made his legs, you know, we've trimmed the leg hairs a little bit, and we gave him a little bit of a snip on the whiskers, they were getting a bit long. So yeah, really hard work and a beautiful looking dog. However, the Australian version and the American version are the exact fucking same. They have the same amazing philosophy of butchering these fucking poor dogs in the way they look. Alright, listen, this is why America is the greatest country on earth. Alright, we dare to dream. Alright, we dare to dream. Alright, the UK, they're fucking sitting there going like, oh, well, you know, we'll make the dog back a little flatter, we'll make him look, you know, proper and posh. Bullshit! Alright, here in the US, we fucking dream. We go to the extreme. We do when no one else has the nuts to do. Paint that whole motherfucker sparkly, glittery fucking gold, slap a couple of fucking advertisements on the side of it, a billboard on its motherfucking back, lit fireworks coming out its motherfucking ears, we cut off its tail, and instead as a replacement, shove a big fucking thing of Jack Daniels in its ass. Top that shit with some cheese and bacon, you got the best looking dog you've ever fucking seen in your life, motherfucker. Also, a little funny thing I'd like to point out here at the end. You know that $100,000 cash prize? Well, I'm assuming Australia was fucking broke. Because in the US version, they have the fucking murderer come out with like this huge violin and they open it up and it's got it all nice and neat there with like a gold plaque of a dog. In the Australian version, they just bring it out in this fucking dilapidated suitcase. It looks like they got it from like the fucking thrift store. Like, it looks like that would be used to carry fucking cocaine on an airplane. Not $100,000 for a dog grooming show. So yeah, Pussy Perfect is my favorite fucking show now, and everyone should watch it. Rebel Wilson is a creative fucking genius.
And everybody having a bar. I tell the fellas starting in calling. And the girls is totally call.